Hello, gamers. We are live. Colorado United Monthly. Gonna be deciding the finals of who's gonna get first and second place here. We got Team Submissive and Readable versus Team mcosu. This is what the map pool looks like. You've probably seen it a couple times. This is gameplay. Let me ensure that bitrate's doing fine. Yeah, bitrate looks like it's fine. Yo, what's up, gamer?
You got the corn dog skin on?
I mean, you have to click and see, but you might notice on the stream one of these things does not look like the others.
Oh, it's nice.
You might notice on the screen one of these guys does not look like the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo,
hold on. I want to commentate and watch this warm up. I'm gonna go tell them I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. They don't have. Yeah, let me go for it.
Okay, 1 second.
Making sure he has the skin. I was trying to get my IRL friend. All right, we'll be missing a player. We'll be having that dragged down in the bottom right, but that's fine. This is just warm-ups.
It's a beautiful.
It's so beautiful, dude. Notably, this is the skin that Cilliant is using in the warm-up.
Yeah. It's not even as bad because this one doesn't have hit lighting. You don't have hit lighting on for it, and his worse.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, are you sick?
No, I woke up like 20 minutes ago, though, for this match. I'd hope I'm not getting sick.
You just sound like you're a little clogged.
Yeah, this is how I sound when I wake up, pretty much. Oh my god, I can run a 1-minute ad break? Affiliate has given me so much power to troll the streams. The DT is crazy, man.
Like how Cillian is still, once again, literally 1v2ing.
Tier 3 player, by the way. Rank 30,000 player, by the way.
Wonder if he hits the ending. He hit it earlier.
Surely he's got this. Cillian is not a real person. I can agree with this. I can concur. Ooh.
Fortunate misread.
I hit those personally. I hot dogged this bitch up. Oh, everyone wait for Crestive. Oh, he failed. They didn't turn on no fail.
Failed.
They didn't turn on no fail.
Loser, bro. Can't
No,
be failing,
no
man.
fail. Tragic. You can't be doing that. Well, now we get to see Cillian's hot dog a little bit longer.
A crazy fucking sentence.
Dude, it's okay. You're right. Corn dog. My bad. That's
I mean,
on
it's
me.
still out of context. It's still not.
Dude, I'm just looking at his corn dog a little bit. There's nothing wrong with this.
Nothing wrong. Alright, I'm going back to my VC, so...
Enjoy. Yeah. Good luck. Alright, just me and you now, chat. Just me and you. Peepo stare. John Speed is back. Alright, let's see what they rock. Yo, so what's up, Lopez? Why'd I put chat up? Probably shouldn't be doing that. I don't like looking at chat. I don't like looking at you creatures. Alright. Oh my god, Rusty Shark. Oh dude, I have to commentate the mcosu match. Goodness. Aggressive, what is wrong with you? Wait, can I play this warm-up? Lopez wants to play. Chill. I'll invite him. Sick. Don't worry, brother. I'm getting you in there. Yo, what's up, Lee Coop? Motherfucker isn't even online. He's launching right now. Oh, well, this song sucks. Let me say, this song sucks. Most speedcore sucks. Also, what's up, Lee Coop? What's up, Trooper? This song, ooh, not good on the ears. We're not gonna see his gameplay, but this will be fire. Wait, hold on, as they start. Ooh. Ooh, that's tragic. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, I don't know if Cillian's still running the hot dog skin, but he's gonna get it. What am I looking at? This is Cillian's skin that he uses sometimes. He had quite a number of clip farms from that skin. I do believe he is still running it in this warm-up, so we're seeing it like he's seeing it. But yeah, players are just going through warm-ups right now. Oh my god, that slider's crazy. There's really not too much to commentate about, due to the fact that, you know, just warm-ups. Not really too indicative of anything. I could be talking about, like, what they will be playing in match, but that would be too good of a job of commentary for mcosu. Colorado United monthly. You know what I mean? Aggressive. I mean, obviously he's gonna throw down a great score on this map. He's like the fucking GOAT of tech and high skill cap stuff. But I'd like to point out how crazy the score was up until that break. I don't think he was full comboing, but hit a lot of combo. Ooh, Mockingjay has stopped playing. Tragic. That pass sound is crazy. I forgot that happy stick had that pass sound. This guy is buying time for his teammate to get online now. He's stalling. He's breaking their fingers before the match, dude. He wants that money. Like, what are you gonna do when you're going against Hitler and Mini Hitler? In Crestive and JPG. Dude, what a crazy fucking score for Crestive on this map. This is a really fucking hard map with, just in general, but with V2. Getting this accuracy is crazy. Like, unironically, good score on the map, just overall. Alright, now I get to change his skin back to the lovely regulars. There we go. User. Awesome. Guys I carried? I can believe this guy. Had to warm up aim. Alright. Chill. Let's like roll. Alright, we're getting an 84 Crestive. Ooh, winning the roll. Crestive. First pick or ban / protect. Second pick. Kill. Dude, this music is just a fucking John Speed. Ban first or second? So Crestive choosing his second pick. This is normal. He's always just like insta-locked second pick on this. I guess he likes the comfortability of the second pick due to the fact that there's only one ban and protect. We have protect in this stage as well. Only one ban and protect, but ban second. Cool. But you want that pick before, if it goes into a tiebreaker, you'd like to have the last pick and bring that momentum into a tiebreaker if that ever happens. Chill. Crestive. Protect. No mod 4. Glory. Protect. So protecting no mod 4 makes a lot of sense. These guys are tech players. Hidden 2. Classy. That also checks. Hidden 2, yeah. Alright. Crestive. Ban. So we're going to be getting the blue ban here. What is going to be that ban? That free mod 2. Getting rid of that speed. Makes a lot of sense. That map is kind of disgusting. DT2. Oops. Red banning DT2. That makes a lot of sense. DT2. Okay, actually, I got them mixed up. Free mod 2 makes sense. Breeding team. DT ban makes sense. You have Crestive. Can you really beat Crestive here? Like, to be honest. Alright, and then finally, first pick for Glory. I just want to get this song out of the way. Big Band. Free Mod 2. And BT2. They still haven't gotten to first pick. Is Glory dead? What happened? I'm gonna have to put an MP timer. So, chat. Free Mod 1. Based pick. Scarlet Rose. Get some Scarlet Rose in this bitch. And let me stop listening to this tech song. Holy. $130. Get that one, I think? Yep. Alright, so we are going to get in Scarlet Rose. Scarlet Rose. Sorry, this song is awesome. I forgot to title warm-ups. It's fine. Warm-ups are off in chat now. Alright, we're gonna be into this first pick. Sorry, I haven't been talking very much. I got a ref as well. So, you'll hear me just go in like stints of talking. You see John Precision on screen? That's fucking me, baby. Alright, we're gonna be getting into this free modification 1. There we go. Now it'll spectate JPG. Let's see the mods. As expected, double hidden from Cilliant Mockingjay. Classic. Oh. Lopez. Classic Lopez. L. Hard Rock on the Crestive. Also hidden on the JPG. So, Crestive with... I don't know, man. They just, like, fucking called you out randomly, dude. You literally smoked out a fucking call-out on screen, bro. That shit's crazy. We're gonna see some early misses from JPG here, because he is not warmed up. This is, like, his first map of the day. And as we see the match go on, we'll definitely see him get a bit more into it. So right now we're seeing 2 hidden FCs to the 1 Hard Rock FC held on to by Crestive. Cilliant Mockingjay. Oh, Cilliant going to be finding a miss on one of these more difficult patterns towards the middle of the map here. So it's just going to be Mockingjay versus Crestive on the modded FCs. The Hard Rock worth more, but the accuracy for Mocking, and as I say that, he's going to be finding his miss. So it's just going to be Crestive with the FC, and because it's on the Hard Rock, he's going to be counteracting the misses from JPG here. Blech. The accuracy alone is kind of holding onto this for Submissive and Readable, but if Crestive holds onto this combo, the longer the map goes on, the more he's going to be drawing this into his team's favor, because they really capped themselves at about 700k score if they FC the rest of this map on the hiddens. And if anything, it's just stabilized. He's going to have to hold this combo into the very, very end for it to really matter. This FC is going to have to held into the very end for it to matter here. The recovery combos on the hidden are quite nice, but as we get here, no, it's even extending further. JPG keeps missing here. And Crestive finally misses. That's going to solidify it. Salient going to be finding a miss. Total reset on the side of Submissive and Readable, but the damage had already been done. Really good Hard Rock score from Crestive. With Hard Rock, this map is probably one of the most difficult maps in the map pool, to be honest. We're going to be starting out with a Submissive and Readable win on their pick of Free Mod 1. Osu Hitler didn't FC a map finally. Well, he S-ranked it. Where's my score text? Why is my score text not showing? Come on, let's see. 1-0. Did it auto advance the screen? No. All right, we'll be getting into next pick. mcosu. All right, we'll be getting into, come on, music. What mcosu are going to be choosing? Do they start off strong? No mod 4? Yep, start off strong with their no mod 4. This is the map they protected. This is the map they feel most comfortable on. This is going to be a tech map, where I'm probably expecting to see Salient and John Speed in for this map. 428. And obviously, Crestive JPG are going to be in on this map. Crestive, fantastic tech player. Crestive, fantastic tech player. JPG, also great all-rounder. A little bit lower on the rank rage. He's kind of like a 5-digit Crestive, is the best way to put it. This happened in a different draft match where Crestive matched Salient and JPG. And JPG just like played every map that Crestive played and just fucking balled out just as hard. I'm gonna... Alright, I'm gonna be waiting a little bit as all the players get acquainted, warmed up. John Speed, Salient in the lobby. JPG probably warming up his fingers as much as humanly possible. Oh, my goat! And as we are seeing, We're gonna have John Speed Salient, Crest of JPG. Exactly like predicted, baby. Exactly as predicted. We're going to be getting into this No Mod 4. It's got a mixture of alt patterns, mixture of tech patterns. It's not like a super traditional... Actually, no, it is a super traditional No Mod 4. Notably, probably one of my favorite songs in the pool. And one of the longer maps, too. Have you been liking my smoke art? We only saw the one about Lopez. And he crashed out a little bit, but, like, his crash out was not legendary, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to be getting into the real base of the map after these couple of spinners. And a small accuracy advantage on the side of mcosu. Salient having quite low ac. The beginning is not, like, super easy to hack. JPG going to be the first one to miss, though. As Salient is building his act back up to rival that of JPG's. As Crestive has notably quite good accuracy. Not going to say the word. And John Speed, Gloryham. That lower accuracy FC. Oh, JPG missing again. So it's just 2 FCs against 1 right now. Even with that low accuracy. Salient really holding on for his team here. Impressive, notably, finally breaking the SS. You can't talk about it until he hits a 100. Yeah, as we're getting about halfway into this map, we're gonna need to see a break real soon from Salient or John Speed here in order for Team mcosu to pull this back. But I think it's far too late. I think even if a break happens here, I'm not sure anything. Oh, John Speed breaking. I guess we're going to find out. About a quarter of the map left. Gloryham breaking, dropping a ton of accuracy. And Salient, like a low AC FC versus 99.4. JPG's holding combo. It's slowly crawling back. I don't know if there's enough map left, though. Does Salient break, or does he hold? I think he holds. Oh, and JPG breaks. That definitely, yeah. I don't think there was any chance. But that break solidified that. Good scores all around. I don't have my score text because for some reason that broke on my... Next big sub. Submissive and Readable getting the first break point of the match. Hopefully of many. And we'll be getting into this next pick here. Hidden 2, obviously, protected from Submissive and Readable. Hidden 1, probably not a pick that I would see, actually. No Mod 5 might be a pick of all time. I'll put a timer down. It's more aesthetic than anything, but we'll put the timer down here. Yeah, I think actually free mod 3 I could see as a pick. Glory is the number 2 on the leaderboard. Hidden 2, that makes sense. You already got your break points. You might as well go for the throat and try and solidify. said breakpoint with a hidden 2, baby. The most aura map in this pool. Now we're seeing Mockingjay, Salient, Crested JPG. A lot of this makes sense, honestly. No matter who you throw into the 2 slots for Sub and Readable, no matter who you throw from their team into there, they're going to be setting a crazy score on this map, comparatively to the rest of the field. Because Pool Camp just got a fucking FC on this map, which is insane. Which is disgusting. All players are ready. Let's go. Good luck, have fun. We're going to be getting into this Hidden 2. Into old map. This is going to be grid mapping. It's got a lot of finger control aspects to it. It is really fucking hard. The AR is kind of... The AR and density of the map is nice to new players. On like this Hidden 2, the real issue you get into is the finger control. Yeah, and JPG, not a usual player on the Hidden 2, but due to the format, 2v2 team size 3, and his teammate Gravel being on vacation, he's going to be in with Crestive on all these maps. Oh, and Crestive finding the miss! So Mockingjay on the FC, and Salient on a basic FC. Just basically an FC, dude. He missed so early on. I mean, as I say that, he misses, and Mockingjay misses too. Followed up by JPG missing, though. That's not bad for them. They definitely have the accuracy lead. There's definitely going to be some chain misses here, though. Oh, actually, I might have lied. Those misses for Mockingjay and Salient are really, really bad for them. Because Crestive is holding on to combo in the ending here. Currently 500k, and he's closing the score gap. Not by a lot. I think he'd have to FC the whole map, which is very unlikely. Oh, the chain miss! Oh my god, he flips it! He fucking FC'd the end, he flips it at the very end! Oh my god! It flipped back? What happened there? How did it flip back? Oh my god. What happened? That was insane. Like, what? Instant DT1 pick. No time to even look at that map pool. We are getting this DT1 in this bitch. Good score, JPG. That D rank, I mean, everyone gets a D rank on that map, to be honest. That's a normal person score. But picking mcosu. This is the DT1. This is generic double time aim. The only thing notable about this map that might be more difficult than your normal DT1s is the fact that it's going to be 270 BPM, but there are no bursts. You'll only ever hit triples on that 270, which everyone can hit 270 triples. You might just have to alt the map throughout it, but it's really not that bad if you're alting the beat map. We're seeing John Speed and Cilliant and Crestive and JPG on this DT1. John Speed, obviously. Cilliant makes a lot more sense over Mockingjay. Mockingjay notably kind of disabled at the higher ARs. Alright, we're going to be getting into this DT1. So, I'm expecting basically a Crestive FC. I'd be surprised if Crestive doesn't FC this map. This map is just like everything he is good at tied into one. He plays DT, he plays aim. This has like a couple of patterns that can trip players up, especially towards the middle of the map, which makes for more interesting viewing, in my honest opinion. Which we might see him trip up on, but I wouldn't count on it. All players showing that they are relatively comfortable in this beginning. JPG going to be finding an early miss, but as long as there's not going to be a three-way FC, this early miss shouldn't matter too much in the long run. But that miss from Cilliant is going to score cap him a little bit, followed up by JPG canceling it out. Oh, and then John Speed missing. Gloryham missing. So Crestive going to be the only FC left in the lobby. He's going to start pulling this into his team's favor here. Really bad place for Gloryham to miss there. Followed up by another miss by Cilliant. No combos on the side of anyone except Crestive's FC, where he's pulling this into his team's favor. As we're getting about halfway here. Oh, I lied. There was a 5 burst. That's my bad. They're going to be seeing the break, and they're going to see the Crestive FC. They're going to have to pray that he misses here. As if he FCs, he's going to be matching out both of Sub and Readables just by himself. Not to mention JPG's 300k combo built up. And he is not letting go. He is gripping on to this point. And going to be taking that for his team with a nice, clean DT1 FC. Going to be going on to mcosu's favor. Going to be grabbing their first point of the match in a pretty decisive fashion as well. I almost shit mess. That would have been really bad if he did that. And let's see. What are we thinking about for Sub's pick here? Free mod 3. Yep. Free mod 3. Notably, this song, a little bit challenging on the ears. I'll be honest with you. I was fucked up while pulling this map pool. Yeah, song, little fucked up on the ears. Nothing too bad. This map, it's going to be all sliders. There are very, very few circles. They're all sliders. They're all fast sliders. They're all very difficult to keep good accuracy on with hidden or hard rock. This map is just kind of difficult. Throw up the aesthetic timer. Ah. Someone is jumping a car outside of my window. Hope you guys don't mind. Oh, if you capitalize the M and the MP, it shows on stream. Alright. We're gonna get into this free modification 3. And we're gonna see a lot of hiddens, as this map is easier with hidden, yes. But Crestive, more comfortable on the hard rock on this map. The hidden hard rock, boy, the overmod. That's kind of insane for this map. That's actually like a really big gamble. Yeah, and as we're going to be getting into this, you're going to see notably some people who maybe aren't so comfortable with this type of map, which is not a map that you normally ever play. Going to be having some trouble with the accuracy department. And this map is only 1 minute and 30 seconds long, so nothing too crazy. But yeah, we're still seeing the double FC on the side of Submissive and Readable versus just the Hard Rock FC on mcosu, with a little bit of a lacking score for Team mcosu. About halfway into this match, the score just being completely counteracted out by Cilliant plus some, even with the low act that Cilliant suffers from with his combo here. Crestive doing his best to try and match out the overmod from Gloryham here with just the hard rock versus the hidden hard rock. So this battle is really being determined by Cilliant versus JPG, and as we can see, Cilliant is currently winning that battle and has already pretty much won the battle for his team. Are we gonna see the hidden hard rock fucking FC? And we see the hidden hard rock FC come out. Hard rock FC too. Really good stuff. Yeah, I mean, what do you do against a double FC, to be honest? Even if you double FC yourself. Like, what do you do against that? Yeah, both hard rocks being the same act, too. And we're going to be seeing mcosu trying to claw their way back into this game, because Submissive and Readable are just not giving any. DT3, quite a fast pick. They're picking finger control. This is a little bit of a gamble, with the fact that Gloryham is kind of a DT GOAT, but this makes a lot of sense. You're not playing to, does Gloryham miss this map and do I beat him? You're playing to, can I make Cilliant's life awful? Yeah, so we're definitely, based off the reaction, we're seeing Cilliant in here. And this is not his favorite type of map. This map is not my skill set at all. This map is Crestiv's skill set. So, I'm expecting good things from Crestiv here. Because this guy can play any map. This guy's the all-rounder of all time. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, Crestiv has this one in the bag. You want to say that one? You want to say that one on stream? Get in here, big boy. Come on. Don't be shy. The water's fine. Oh, let's see. Thank you. Let me spectate JPG. Alright, we're going to be getting into this DT3. DT3, very finger control-y pick. So it's going to have a lot of mixture of speeds, ton of triples, followed in by doubles. And we're going to immediately be seeing Cilliant break here. This is to be expected. This is not his skill set at all. He has been training speed. He has not been training finger control. Map quite short though, so anything could happen. But JPG and Crestiv are both holding onto the FCs. Lower accuracy on JPG, but I mean, he's FCing with the lower ac versus Cilliant, where Cilliant's finding those misses, and then John Speed, Gloriam, gonna be breaking halfway into this map. That's really bad for them. This is really good if you're a mcosu enjoyer, if you're a Crestiv enjoyer. As Crestiv's gonna be hitting some of those more challenging finger controlling patterns about 3/4 of the way through the map. Is he gonna see the FC? Is JPG gonna see the FC? The most important question. John Pork Gaming, my goat. Keep going. The FCs! Dude, okay. Double FC? Double FC is fucking crazy. John Pork Gaming, dude. Just a disgustingly decisive victory from mcosu there. Still down a break point, so we can't just be winning our picks, guys. We gotta take something back at one point in time. So it's gonna be 4-2. These guys are speedrunning this pool. Let's see. Hidden 1. Jesus Christ. These guys pick fast. Hidden 1. They're picking tiebreaker 1. 4-3. Alright, Tuhu song. Thank you. I was actually looking for that copy pasta, but I couldn't find it. So, Hidden 1. All Yang right now. No Yin. Alright, we're doing this Hidden 1. Hidden 1. Funnily enough, the longest map in the pool. Gonna be longer than the tiebreaker, funnily enough. And it's kind of a lot like the tiebreaker, just with Hidden on. But that's also really scary of a position to be in against Crestiv JPG. Crestiv, this guy plays Hidden a lot. Banger. Banger indeed. Maybe not a good Hidden 1. Maybe a bit too long for the Hidden 1. He just wants to ensure that he can hear my beautiful, supple voice over his gameplay, huh? Alright, we're going to be getting into this hidden one here. 5 minutes and like 14 seconds, I think, of pure unbridled old school aim. It starts out slow, and then it starts building up. That's every fucking song does. What am I talking about? But yeah, you'll see the first difficulty spike is going to be pretty much the rest of the map, except about 3/4 the way through. There's a pattern that pretty much everyone misses on. It's not impossible to hit, and honestly, I'd expect at least one player to hit it in this lobby, because everyone's quite good at the game in this lobby. But we'll probably see a lot of breaks on it, too. Yeah, and what you're seeing here is pretty much going to be a lot of the map. This is kind of an old-school tiebreaker. Any of you old head. Ooh, Mockingjay going to be the first to miss, actually, on that small stream section. JPG warmed up, unbreakable spirit, overwhelming willpower, god of clutch, my JPG. Hitting the back and forths, that's good. This is good. This is going to draw out a pretty sizable lead. Everyone holding on to pretty much the exact same accuracies. Yeah, a bit of a lull where they're going to be building up the score lead a little bit here. Nothing crazy. You're going to have to hold on for a little bit longer than that to really secure this. But a bit of free combo is going to definitely help out with giving not a decent score lead, but having any score lead is good here. Because you are looking at a breakpoint. Oh, JPG going to be missing on some of those smaller jumps. And we're going to see that score lead start to get diminished here as Mockingjay has built up a really nice recovery combo. And now is for sure going to be matching JPG's score. So this is a battle of the Titans. Gloryham, John Speed versus Crested right now. And Crested is currently winning on accuracy, but by only 0.1%. Extremely, extremely close. And we're about to see this score lead flip onto the side of Submissive and Readable. Ooh, and another miss from JPG is going to solidify the flip, but definitely not solidify the point. Only halfway through. You still haven't gotten to some of the most challenging patterns yet. But Mockingjay, getting his nerves out the way, getting that miss out early. And we're going to start to see those FCs really take hold of the score bar. As the combo scaling is just going to start going crazy at this point. I think this is going to be determined by that funny pattern. Everyone hits the sliders. People were talking about how that part's pretty hard to hit. Oh, Crested missing! He's not happy about that. You see him shake his cursor a little bit, and he starts cursor dancing. That is going to solidify the point, the hidden one in the favor of Submissive and Readable, as John Speed is holding on to the FC at the ending here. As I think there's nothing left you can really do here. Yeah. How far he has fallen. Don't say that. This is my USC team leader. This is my fucking Colorado GOAT. Mockingjay gonna be missing, but John Speed holding on the FC. It does not matter. No matter what happens here, Gloryham could stop playing the map, and his team gets the point, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because I want to see the breakpoint. I want to see the TV. And yeah, another miss from Crestive here. Solidifying that point. Just that early on break point. They've been holding on to that with an iron grip. Not giving up any ground. Great scores overall from both teams, though. Uh, 5-2. Next pick, mcosu. Yeah, the FC from John Speed, just solidifying that shit, dude. Even if Crestive FCs, I think he loses that point, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can really do there. So, no need to feel bad about the FC there. Losing the FC. No need to feel bad about that at all. But yeah, let's talk about picks. What do we think that mcosu is going to pick here? Mr. Nom Noms, what do you think? What do you think they're going to pick here? I'm thinking mcosu has a pretty safe... Actually, fuck, I don't know if they have a safe anything. Hard Rock 2? I could see? I could see a Hard Rock 2 or a Hard Rock 1 pick. On the no mod pool, no mod 2, I don't think you win against that team. No mod 5, DT2 was banned. Was banned. Happens. The best of us. So, he wanted to play the DT2. He wanted to skill cap them on the DT2, because he knew that that was going to be Cilliant on there, and he wants Cilliant to have about as bad of a time playing this match as humanly possible, which honestly should be the goal of any team that plays against Cilliant. No Mod 2. That was a map that I was thinking of, but was quite skeptical of. Alright. We're getting this No Mod 2 out here. No Mod 2. You, who knows nothing of Osu, who is watching this stream right now. No Modification 2. What that's all about. You can probably sort of hear it from the song. Love my timer. But this song is all about tapping. Can you click on these fucking circles at 190 BPM? They're streams. They go long. The aim is not hard at all. Yeah, what, 195 BPM, notably with this map, could be a little bit challenging. I say that there's no aim, but there's some minor finger control explanations. Some minor finger control patterns. You, who has never played Osu before. No, hard rock is bad for everyone. We hard rock here. All right. Good luck, have fun. We're getting into this no modification 2. JPG and Mockingjay being problem children. There you go. You can ignore anything Mockingjay says pretty much. This guy trolls. This guy's a troller. Max troller. Alright. We're going to be getting into the No Mod 2. All players are going to be quite comfortable on this map. JPG can play No Mod 2. Mockingjay going to be finding the first miss on Submissive and Readable. Aggressive and JPG currently holding up the FC. Another miss here. I may have spoken too soon about comfort. Yeah, so just Gloryham on the FC on Submissive and Readable side. Aggressive going to be mashing him out with an accuracy 2, which means that JPG is just fucking balling out. He's cock-dick balling. Yeah, just super comfortable on this map. Not super high BPM. Streams are quite bursty. Not like super long, but challenging for those who may not be comfortable on this skill set. And let's see if they hit the, yep, they hit the kick sliders. Sometimes that trips people up. Yeah, but this is a pretty big score lead. You'd have to see someone fall apart right here if you want to see Submissive and Readable clutch this out. But it looks, they're just stone cold. Holding on to the double FC through the most challenging part of this map. And what's left is just free combo. Yeah. Gonna be getting what seems like to be a double FC. Double FC on the side of mcosu. The unbreakable spirit, overwhelming willpower, god of clutch, my JPG. All right, and that brings us into what, no matter what, are going to be the final picks of the match. Yeah. Next big sub. So this is going to be Submissive and Readable's final pick of the match, no matter if they win or lose. As we have 2 more picks before a tiebreaker determines who is moving on. Let me throw my little timer down. Throw my mean business. Honestly, okay. So let me think about picks. Let me think about picks here. What would I pick if I am John Speed? You won the hidden one, so maybe No Mod 1 could be good here. I could see a Hard Rock 1 pick, maybe? I think No Mod 1... It's not safe, but it is No Mod 1. Hard Rock 1 is... I mean, it's kind of alty, and it's not super difficult on the aim. You'd expect a crested fucking crazy score pretty much every day of the week. Hard Rock 2. That's a pick I was thinking about could be good for mcosu. So that's a tough pick, huh? Hard Rock 2, Man of My Heart. Get some English music in here. What's with all the Japanese music and tech? Mockingjay punching the air right now. Dust to dust. This song is awesome, by the way. Thoughts on Hard Rock 2? So, Hard Rock 2. Hard Rock 2. I'll explain the mod for anyone new here. Yeah, spelled that right. Opinion. So, Hard Rock 2. Forgot to explain it. Anyone new here? Anyone new here? This is a precision pick. What this means, the circles are going to be quite a bit smaller than you have seen in any of the other maps. More difficult to aim, obviously. And then that's the main skill set that attests precision. And it's also going to have some really slow streams. It's like a 135 BPM song. So the streams are going to be quite slow. JPG, why do you do this to my client? Alright, we're going to get into this Hard Rock 2. Yep, as stated before, you can see the smaller circles. Precision pick. I know that Gloryham is quite comfortable on the map. I'm not sure about Cilliant. He's usually not a Hard Rock player. I know he's been pushing it relatively recently, but because he's usually not a Hard Rock player, I don't really know what to expect from him. We saw an early miss from JPG, but it's quite early on the map. Nothing too indicative. Ooh, Crestov going to be finding a miss on those triples. Those are quite difficult to hit. And his cursor, you see he's not happy about the miss here. He knows that Gloryham FC'd this on the last time he played it, so if we see a repeat performance, this could already have settled the map. As we get into what is considered the difficulty spike of the map, and Cilliant and Gloryham. Oh, Glory misses. Cilliant's holding on to what is basically an FC here, but that should be enough. That's counteracting and plus some with Crestov because of JPG's miss right after that spinner. I mean, but the AC is so low. The AC is so low that the score lead isn't really going into his favor too much. If you see a miss here, oh, Crestov missing solidifies it. My fucking combo gamer. That's a GG. Well played, everyone. That's a GG. Well played. I'm such a disgusting combo gamer. Everyone is a winner here. Great scores from everyone. all around. And we have our winner. Come on. Let the music play. Submissive and readable. Lopez isn't the winner. Just him, though. True as fuck, dude. Good games. Congrats on getting first place on the 9th iteration of the Colorado United Monthly. Submissive and readable. Course. Of fucking course I'll host this. I love these guys. Yeah, first place. They're getting $67. Split up amongst the winners. Quite a big prize pool. Like, way too big of a prize pool for a fucking stupid little thing. Second place, not. They're also getting $18. They're also getting money. So don't worry. Everyone here's a winner in my eyes. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your night, guys. Thanks for playing in the 9th iteration. I'm glad to have, hosted it. Super, super fun, guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys in a couple of months, because I won't be able to host next month's iteration, if one will be hosted. But everything's up for resource. Anyone who wants to host it can use any of the assets as they please. I hold no copyright over them. They're perfectly free to use. Open source. Made them for you guys. So I love you guys. Just that much. Alright, you have a great rest of your day.